welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to make some popping watermelon soju. We're going to use a large watermelon. I don't know how much the watermelon is in your state. Here in Hawaii, this was almost $30. So I hope your watermelon is a lot cheaper than mine. First, let's set up our watermelon. In order for your watermelon to sit upright without wobbling or toppling over, we're going to cut a little bit of the end off for that straight, even bottom. Just slightly. Make sure it sits right. Be sure not to cut too much of the bottom off. We don't want to see any of the pink. There we go. I think that's good. Now let's work on the lid. We're going to cut about 1/3 of the watermelon off for the lid. Nice and pink inside. We're going to scoop all the inside of the lid. We're not going to use all of the watermelon inside, so you can put some of it away for you to eat later, but we're going to use most of it. You want nice little circles, these little balls that we're going to use to put back into the watermelon later. We're also going to do the same with the bottom portion of our watermelon. We're going to make the nice little ice cream ball circles. You're going to end up with these nice balled watermelon, which we will use to top the watermelon. And then you're also going to have some of these leftover pieces, which we will blend. Also put some towards the bottom of the watermelon to fill it up. Alright, I think we did a pretty good job at hollowing out our watermelon. This is my lid, completely hollowed out. And our watermelon. So this is our watermelon bowl we're going to use as a base. Some of the bigger pieces that aren't as pretty we're going to put in the bottom, and the nicer watermelon balls on top. So I'm going to start filling up my watermelon. If you have pieces like this, just use it for blending and making the watermelon juice. Only the larger pieces we're going to put inside the watermelon. We want to fill up the bottom with the not so perfect pieces so that we can have the nicer pieces on top. But you also don't want a bunch of little tiny pieces, so you want to save the tiny piece for the juice. Now that we have all our watermelon balls into our watermelon, we're going to put the lid on and leave that in the fridge while we make the juice. Depending on how big your watermelon is, we're going to use about 2 cups of guava juice. And I have some fresh watermelon juice that came out of our watermelon. I separated the pulp and the juice. You can blend it with the pulp if you like, but I'm going to do it without it today. Also about 2 cups, a little over 2 cups. Keep all the liquids cold until you're ready to serve. Once we're ready, we're going to pour the juice mixture and soju into our watermelon. We're also going to add the fruity pebbles, some little mini rainbow frogs or any gummies you want, watermelon pop rocks I'm going to top it with, and some lychee pop rocks, and we're going to pour that on top at the very end. Alright, so our watermelon is nice and cold. We're going to let it soak in some of the alcohol. I'm going to put in about half of the soju bottle. Now we're going to pour in our guava and watermelon juice mixture. And I'm going to add a little more soju, why not? Now we're going to add some of our fruity pebbles. Some of our mini little frog gummies. Lychee pop rocks. I can already hear it popping. Our watermelon pop rocks. Have a few straws for drinking. Also, you can use them to stab the watermelon balls. And there we have our spiked watermelon bowl. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can still hear it crackling. I hear that some of the imperfections on here means that it has been sitting longer on the, means that it's been sitting longer in the, what do you call it, a farm?
Yeah.
No, on the field, watermelon field. I heard these imperfections and this yellowness means that it's been sitting longer in the watermelon yard farm thing. So hopefully that is true and my watermelon will be sweet.